Good morning, dear student. I hope you are safe and well at home. Dear student, today I am going to teach you about time and temperature from Mathematics of Class 5, Chapter 12. Dear student, when we tell about time, we look at our watch or clocks. A clock has a minute hand, hour hand, and a second hand. Here are some units for measuring time. Please look at the board. Here you see seconds. We write the short form S, minute MIN, 1 minute equal to 60 seconds, hour short form is, 1 hour equal to 60 minutes, day short form D, 1 day equal to 24 hours. Same way, week, 1 week equal to 7 days, month, 1 month equal to 28, also sometimes we call 28 days 1 month, sometimes 29, 30 or 31 days. Year, 1 year equal to 12 months. In 12 months, 65 days. Usually we count 65 days in 1 year. When we get 366 days, we call this year is leap year. So 366 days in leap year. Other important things we have to remember, this is about AM and PM. AM means anti-meridian. Anti-meridian means before midday. It is the time between midnight and noon. PM, full form post meridian, it is the time after midday. So it is the time between noon and midnight. Sometimes we call, when we see the clock, when it is 12 o'clock exactly, we call 12 o'clock noon time 12 noon, and don't say wrongly like 12 am. Same way, when we call 12 o'clock midnight, it is called 12 midnight, don't say wrongly 12 pm. But the students, the railways, airlines, bus timetables generally use 24-hour system, and they have 24-hour clock. Instead of starting again at 1 p.m. after 12 noon, the clock continues as 13 hours, 14 hours, and so on. So, for example, 6:45 am means 6:0645 hours, 6:45 hours. Same way, 6:45 pm means we have to add here 12, so 18:1845 hours. 18 hours 45 minutes, means 18:45 hours. It is the 24-hour system. Let's discuss about hours, minutes and second. Hours, minute and second. A second is a very short period of time. A second is a very short period of time. It is a smaller unit of time than a minute. It is a smaller unit of time than a minute. 1 minute has 60 seconds. So here we have to remember 1 minute equals 60 seconds. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. How we have understood this 1 minute equal 60 seconds and 1 hour equal 60 minutes? We have to remember this also. 60 seconds equal 1 minute, 60 seconds equal 1 minute, 1 second equal 1 by 60 minutes. Same way, 60 minutes equal 1 hour and 1 minute equal 1 by 60 hours. So students, for hours, minute and second, here we have an example from exercise 41, question number 1C. How many seconds are there in 3 by 5 minutes? How many seconds are there in 3 by 5 minutes? Solutions like that. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So 3 by 5 minute equal to 3 by 5 into 60 seconds. We get the answer like this. 5 we divide to 60 means 12 times. 5 12s are 60. So 3 into 12 seconds, 36 seconds. So this is one of the example how many seconds are there in 3 by 5 minutes. So let's we go to the other example. So dear students, here are some few more examples. Exercise 41, question number 2C. How many minutes are there in 9 hours 12 minutes? Solution: 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. 9 hours equal to 9 into 60 minutes. So total 520 minutes. And so therefore 9 hours 12 minutes equal to 540 plus this 12 minutes. That is many minutes we need not to change to the from hours to minutes. So it is already in the minutes. So 540 plus 12 minutes. So equal to 552 minutes. So here another examples. Exercise 41, question number 3B. How many minutes are there in 720 seconds? Solution: 60 seconds equal to 1 minute. 60 seconds equal to 1 minute. 1 second equal to that we have already given you the terms that remember in terms, the important terms. 1 second equal to 1 by 60 minutes. So 720 seconds equal to 1 by 60 into 720 minutes. Okay. So how much it is? You can cut the 60, 720, it will go 12 times. So cut by 12. So it remain 1 into 12 is equal to 12 minutes. So we continue some more examples. Here is another example. It is exercise 41, question number 4, C. How many hours are there in 90 minutes? How many hours are there in 90 minutes? So solution, how? 60 minutes equal to 1 hour, 1 minute equal to 1 by 60 hour, and 90 minutes equal to 1 by 60 into 90 hour. So 1 by 60 into 90 means 90 by 60, and when we divide 90 by 60, we get 1 time and 30 remainder. So the 1 time means 1 hour and the remainder 30 means 30 minutes. So therefore 90 minutes equal to 1 hour 30 minutes. Let's discuss the another topics here, how we can add and subtract. We have here operation on measures of time. Operation on measures of time. Exercise 42, question number 3. Here 15 hours 27 minutes plus 3 hours 42 minutes. We have to add these 2 hours and minutes. Now here you see, when we add these 2 hours and minutes, we get here 09 minutes. We get here 09 minutes, and here we get 19 hours. How it possible? How it is that here minutes, 27 minutes plus 42 minutes. When we add these 2, 27 minutes and 42 minutes, 27 minutes plus 42 minutes, we get total 69 minutes. The 69 minutes, 60 plus 9 minutes. 69 means 60 plus 9. Yes, 60 minutes equal to 1 hours and 9 minutes equal to 9 minutes only. So when we add these 2, 27 plus 42, we get here 69 minutes. So we write here only 9 minutes, and this 1, the n, we go add here with 15 and plus 3 plus 1 also. So 1 plus 6 plus 3, 9 and 1. So it is 19 hours 9 minutes. Means that when your total more than 60 or equal to more than 60, then the 1 we have to add to the hour side. If second is there, then to minute side. Same way it will continue. Continue our topics. Let's start about subtraction with an example. Here, a subtraction, exercise 42, question number 6. We need to subtract 16 minutes 31 seconds, but we need to subtract from 18 minutes 29 seconds. Here, you cannot subtract 31 seconds from 29 seconds. You cannot subtract 31 seconds from 29 seconds because 31 is bigger than the 29. So what we do here? We borrow 1 minute. We borrow 1 minute. 1 minute means 60 seconds. We borrow 1 minute from here. When we borrow 1 minute, you cut 18 and write 17. 1 minute when it reach here, it becomes 60 seconds. And when 60 seconds means 60 plus 29 equal to 89 second. Here it is become 89 second. When we take 1 minute here, it becomes 60 second. So here 29 already. So 60 plus 29 equal to 89 second. Now subtract 31 from 89 second. So 9 minus 1 equal 8 and 3 minus from 8 equal to 5. So it is become 58 second. Here remains 17. So 17 means 7 minus 6 is equal to 1. So it is 0. So it is equal to 1 minute 58 second. The result is 1 minute 58 second. Here you take another example. Exercise 42, question number 11. Look the solutions. Anil takes to walk school 40 minutes. Anil takes to walk to school 40 minutes. And Anil takes to reach home from school 35 minutes. So in these two time, 40 minutes and 35 minutes, we have to add both the time to walk school and time to reach from home from school. So 40 plus 35 equal to 75 minutes. Here in 75 minutes, 60 plus 15. 75 minutes means 60 plus 15 and 60 means 1 hour and 15 minutes. So the two journey take time 1 hour 15 minutes. 1 hour 15 minutes. Let's continue our discussion about the elapsed time. Here is one example from exercise 43, question number 1b. 10 a.m. to 4:40 p.m. We have to find out the elapsed time between 10 a.m. to 4:40 p.m. Let's see the example. To find the elapsed time between 10 a.m. and 4:40 p.m. First, we need to convert the time to 24-hour system. 24-hour time. Here, this one, the 4:40, we have to subtract 10 a.m. from 4:40 p.m. Now 4:40 p.m. means what? 4:40 p.m. 16 hour 40 minutes. It means 16 hour 40 minutes. So 16 hours 40 minutes. We have to add 12 to 4:40 p.m. So 16 hours 40 minutes minus 10 hours 00 minutes. When you subtract it, this 40 and here 16 minus 10, 6. So 6 hours 40 minutes. Like this way we find the elapsed time. Let's continue our topics. Go to the another section of topics. It's about years, months and week. Years, months and week. By studying the calendar, we know that 7 days equal to 1 week. Same 12 months equal to 1 year. 7 days equal to 1 week and 12 months equal to 1 year. Sometimes we tell like this way, about 52 weeks equal to 1 year and about 4 weeks equal to 1 month. So let's discuss with you one example. Exercise 44, question number 9. Solution. Sangeeta brother age. What is the Sangeeta brother age? We have to find out. Sangeeta's age subtract means minus her brother age. First you have to write the Sangeeta's age minus her brother age. Sangeeta's age here 40 years, 00 months, there is no month, 00 months, so 40 years, 00 month, and minus is her brother age 14 years, 8 month, 14 years, 8 month. We have to convert this month, 00 months, so let's 1 year goes to the month, means that we borrow 1 year to the month side, means it is 39 years, 12 months, minus 14 years, 8 months. So therefore, the answer is 25 years, 4 months. Why we have done like this? Because 8 months we cannot subtract from 00 month. 8 months it is bigger than the 00 months. So we have borrowed 1 means 1 year to the months. When 1 year move to the months, it becomes 12 and it remains only 39 years. So 12 months, 39 years, 12 months. So when we subtract 8 from 12, we get 4 months, and here 39 minus 14 equal to 25 years. So we get the result 25 years, 4 months. Let's move to the another section of topics. This is about temperature. About temperature. Temperature is the measure to describe how hot or cold something is. Temperature is the measure to describe how hot or cold something is. The instrument used for measuring the temperature is a thermometer. The instrument which we use measuring temperature is a thermometer. So temperature in the metric system, measure in degree Celsius. In degree Celsius, there are two kinds of thermometer used to measure temperature. There are two kinds of thermometer used to measure temperature. These two standard unit of temperature are the Fahrenheit degree, we write shortly F, and the Celsius degree, we write shortly C. Sometimes we call centigrade, sometimes we call C as centigrade. The normal temperature of the human body is 37 degree in Celsius and 98.4 degree in Fahrenheit. The thermometer used by doctor to measure the temperature of human body is called clinical thermometer. Usually the thermometer which is used by doctor we call clinical thermometer. So now let's discuss how we can convert from one unit to another unit in temperature. So conversion from one unit to another, and to changing from Fahrenheit to Celsius, what it will be the method we discuss. So to change from Fahrenheit to Celsius, we have few steps here. Step 1, subtract 32 from given Fahrenheit. Subtract 32 from given Fahrenheit. Step 2, multiply the difference by 5 by 9. Multiply the difference by 5 by 9. So let's discuss with one example from exercise 45, question number 4a. 1212 degree Fahrenheit we need to convert to Celsius. First, the solution, we have to subtract 32 from given Fahrenheit. So given Fahrenheit here 212, So minus 32. So result comes 180. Now the result 180. The difference means the minus, the subtract 180 multiplied by 5 by 9. So it is 180 multiplied by 5 by 9 equal, if we cut this one 9 to the means 20 times. So 9 20 times means 180. So 20 into 5 equal to 100. Therefore 212 degree Fahrenheit equal to 100 degree Celsius. Dear student, how to change Celsius to Fahrenheit? We have here few steps. So step 1, multiply by 9 by 5 to the given Celsius. Multiply by 9 by 5 to the given Celsius. Step 2, add 32 in the result. Add 32 in the result. So with the exercise 45, question number 3C, let's discuss with the example. 40 degree Celsius. 40 degree Celsius. Here 40 into 9 by 5 equal to 40. We can cut 5 8 times. 5 8 are 40. So 8 into 9 equal to 72. Now the Celsius, this one 72. After multiply, what result we got? 72 plus 32. The 32 we have to add with the result. 72 plus 32 equal to 104. So therefore 40 degrees Celsius equal to 104 Fahrenheit. So this is our chapter topics, time and temperatures. I hope you have understood these chapters. So with this we have come to end of today's online class, and you do and practice more at home. Thank you.